For a chapter that has won 4 Best Emerging Chapter Awards in a span of just 5 years, it should not have been such a great difficult feat to put together a fabulous family meet in January 2017 and to spend a day with their families in a relaxed mood. NHRD Hosur Chapter organized its annual family meet on 22nd of January in an outbound location. The venue, with its natural ambience and serene atmosphere, enabled the gathering to celebrate the occasion of the chapter winning the Best Emerging Chapter Award at the national level, recognition of voluntary contributors, and installation of new chapter president. The proceedings began with the prayer song, followed by welcome address of chapter president Mr. Manivannan. The audiences were taken through a video show highlighting the chapter's activities, followed by the welcome address. The stage is all set for the eagerly awaited entertainment of the day, the Pattimandram. Pattimandram on a very relevant topic was much awaited by the participants, whether advancement in communication technology is a boon or a bane for the growing generation. The Pattimandram was moderated by the veteran Pattimandram speaker, Mrs. Tilagavati, and her expert panelists. Drawn from the chapter members, the event entertained the audience in an amazing way, providing rare insights on the topic. And the panelists included Mr. Anthony Bhaskar, NHRD Coimbatore Chapter President and an HR leader, Mr. Balasundaram, leading auditor, playwright and author, Mrs. Shanmugavalli, entrepreneur and trainer, Mr. Anbuchelian, HR leader and passionate public speaker, Mr. Kumar, training professional and seasoned panelist, Mrs. Narmada Kameshwaran, women HR leader and enthusiastic speaker, Mrs. Ramya and Mrs. Jiva, young HR professionals and emerging public speakers. This was followed by the recognition of executive committee members who played a key role in the chapter activities in 2016. Each of these awardees, Mr. Kannaya, Dr. Shekhar and Mrs. Narmada Kameshwaran, who contributed in their own unique way, were felicitated. Above all, Mr. Israel Inbaraj, who drove the chapter to greater heights and continues to mentor the chapter towards progress, was also felicitated. Farewell felicitation to Mr. Manivannan, who led the chapter for 2 successive awards in a gentle, humorous and encouraging but target-oriented manner, was done by Mr. Israel Inbaraj. Mr. Ganesh Maina, a seasoned HR leader, has been installed as new president of NHRD Hosur Chapter. The forenoon program ended with the presentation by the sponsor of the event, Pavana Insurance Company. A sumptuous lunch came as an added treat to those participated. Post-lunch session started with folk songs rendition by veteran singer Mr. Vayampatti Muthuswamy. This was followed by 2 events conducted parallelly, one for the kids and another for the family members. The kids event, My Skill Workshop, was hosted by Mr. Subaya Siva, Bhairavi Design and Skill Academy. The family members were entertained in a fun-filled Family Gaga episode by Mr. Anthony Innocent and family. Mr. Anthony Innocent, his wife and 9-year-old son shared their experience in life, which contained a lot of learning for the gathering. The audience who participated eagerly also involved themselves emotionally, making the proceedings interesting and valuable. Some of the audience, deeply moved, could relate it to their life and shared the memories so that it could benefit all. The newly elected president, Mr. Ganesh Maina, offered vote of thanks to express the chapter's gratitude to all those who contributed to the success of the day's program. The day's transportation facility was sponsored by Lakshmi Travels. Script support for this audiovisual, Dr. Shekhar. The narration for this audiovisual was done by Anthony Innocent. The event photography, Videography and this audio-visual presentation was sponsored and produced by Mr. G. Shankarasubramanian, Director, Success Media. The event was of course a grand success. It elicited joy and celebration. Every single family carried home happy memories to be cherished for weeks and months to come. Another proud event and yet another milestone in the history of NHRD Hosur Chapter.